Time to get paid, blow. Time to get paid. Time to get paid, blow up like I'm blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would.
Can't tell. What's up, resellers? I can't see with these shades on. I can't see the screen with these shades on. Windows down and everything. See? We are doing a little bit of a reseller talk. That was my floating gas gauge. Probably. It's gonna be a little shaky. Reseller talk here, bumps and whatnot, railroad tracks, some of that good stuff. Hey, just wanted to touch base. It's been a while since we did one of these. Just want to touch base with some things. We're going to do a live tonight. It is Friday. We're going to do a live tonight, just a Q&A, but a couple of things I just wanted to talk to kind of maybe get out normally. We are on our way right now to drop off our third shipment in just as many days. This one is a smaller one, like 400. Yeah, like 400. So we're just gonna get everything in, right? So we're just shipping everything in Q4. Don't want to start too early, but don't want to start too late. November something is the cutoff. I don't really know information. You know what I mean? I just do stuff. But it is Q4, buddy. It's Q4. So yeah, Q4. That was my hand waving. I'm driving. So it is Q4, and we are going to be just crushing it. We're going to send in every single thing we can. We're going to send it in because we are not going to be, number one is we're not going to sit here and have a bunch of stuff and try to ship a bunch of stuff through Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that nonsense. It ain't happening. You can keep stuff and you can merchant fulfill it if you like. I personally do not do it because this is the time that I take with my family. After a great many years of not being able to do that. So it's like a really special thing that I like to do. Kind of just have that time off, you know what I mean? Not so much off, but like not worry every 5 seconds. Like be able to leave town without having to ship shit out, you know what I mean? All that stuff like that. So, that's better or worse. Let's see, ship that out, there we go. So being able to leave town without having to, you know, ship shipments out and dealing with, you know, customers. That's like the main thing. Clients, customers, people that, you know, want to, you know, make your day miserable because their, you know, $10 package didn't arrive yet or something, or $100 whatever didn't arrive, or whatever your, you know, stuff is. But that's no fun. Especially when you're trying to enjoy some turkey, when you're trying to enjoy a little bit of, you know, football, when you're trying to just hang out, you know, a couple of cocktails, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's not fun. So I don't like to do it. So I don't do it. I might merchant fulfill a certain amount of things that I like know will just be like go. Usually those are, I'm not gonna take it. Anyway. I can't tell you everything, right? I can't tell you. It's a little shaky. Hold on, we're about to get to a spot that's not shaky. There we go. There's the bump. All right. I can't tell you every little thing, right? And some things you just have to find out on your own. I can't tell you every little thing. It's not because it's like some kind of crazy secret, but it's just what I do, right? So it's what I do, and what I do is not what you are going to do. It's not what everyone's going to do. And even if I told you, you still wouldn't do it, right? So it doesn't really matter, okay? So don't think you're missing something. You are missing something. I mean, let's be honest. We're going to cut all this out. Anyway, so we got a couple boxes in the back of the truck. We are going to UPS. We got a couple packages to pick up. Drop a couple off. Yeah, a lot of toys. We got a lot of toys. You've seen the videos. You've seen what we've been doing. We got a lot of toys, a lot of dolls, a lot of toys, a lot of everything. we are pushing hard for Walmart. We are doing a lot less FBA and just general merchandise on Amazon. Now, the reason for that is that Amazon fees, right? We are still paying about 35 to 55, well, let's say 35 to say 85. Let's just get a like broad range, a 50-cent range. 35 to 85 cents per item. Okay. Our average is somewhere in the 50s to 40s. 40 to 50 is our average. So that's good. I don't really care. Like, my thing is, like, I'm still making money, so I don't really care. Like, I buy things that are always double ups or more, and even like more. You know what I mean? So like that far outweighs any hit that I might take with a product that I'll only make a few bucks on. You know what I mean? Or a product that I spend $5 on and I only make $3 on. So some people are like, oh, well, why do you get these things? Doesn't really seem worth it. Yeah, but I get like hundreds of them, right? So that's where you kind of missing, the forest for the trees here, is that, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of items, right, that I'm making $3, $4, $5 off of. And these are just small, these are like in-betweeners, right? And these aren't counting the bangers, the Calico Critters, the Aikidos that I get for $5, the Beyblade that you get for $2.50, that you're selling for $30, right? And so the profit on these things is hundreds of percent, right? So you're hundreds of percentage ROIs that you're getting. So it's these people talking about, oh, well, I have a metric that I set, if I want to make $5 and all this bullshit. Yeah, but if you're spending 30 to make 5, that's fucking stupid, right? It's just stupid, okay? There is a threshold, and it should be a double, okay? And there's money out there for a double. There are items out there for a double, I guess I should say. Items out there for a double, okay? And you don't have to know what those items are yet, but you will, but you absolutely will, and hopefully you will soon. Maybe it's next Q4, maybe it's not this Q4, okay? Maybe it's just the next Q4, and you don't need to beat yourself up about it, like, oh, I gotta get this shit in, I don't, blah, blah, blah. Just merchant fulfill it, right? But I mean, stay on top of it. You have to have the ability to merchant fulfill items if that's what you want to do. I've been doing this to where I know what I want to send in. I know what sells, right? I mean, it's stuff. Stuff sells. The stuff I buy sells. It doesn't not sell. Like, you get burned on a few items here and there, right? I mean, let's just take $100 off the top. You know what I mean? Take $1,000 off the top for the year. Take $5,000 off the top for the year. Okay, railroad track. Take $5,000 off the top for the year. So what? So what? Like $5,000 of bad buys. Say in all the buys I make, right? And that's high. That's wicked high. Okay. Let's say $5,000 of that are just shit buys. They're just terrible. 365 days, I made $5,000 worth of bad buys. I've still got the item, right? But it hasn't sold, or it's just not selling for the profit that I expect, right? So then you make a choice, right? You sell it, get rid of it for what you paid for it. Maybe take a little bit of a loss, depending. Or, just sell it for a few bucks and make that few dollar profit. You're not going to make the $10 because the price is tanked. Say you bought an item for 10, it's not going to make 10, right? So you're not going to make that $10 profit like you expected. But maybe you can make 5. You know what I mean? Maybe you can make 3. Maybe you can make 2. You get that $10 back, plus you can make a few bucks. That's a win, right? That's a win getting rid of some product. It's not a huge deal. It's not a huge deal in the scheme of things. If you think, businesses don't lose money, you're fucking nuts. Businesses lose money all the time. Every business loses money. Daily, hourly, weekly, yearly, they lose money. I mean, Amazon wasn't profitable to begin with. Tesla wasn't profitable to begin with. Apple wasn't profitable. You know what I mean? Like, these things, they focus on not being profitable initially. Now, if you can sustain that time with your fuck-ups, if you can sustain that time, with your cash flow and your fuck-ups, then, you'll do all right. But you have to be able to either be really good at reading the data, or, no, not or, and, not or, and. You have to be really good at reading the data. And you also have to be able to do the work, right? So like most of this horse shit that people talk about is because they can't do the work. That's it. They don't understand the amount of work that it takes, to do RA or OA, either one. You're sitting at a fucking computer all day doing OA. It's just, mind-numbing. Your eyes go cross-eyed. I mean, you're just sitting there, sitting your ass in a seat all day. The same thing with, RA. You're walking the entire time. You're, scanning products. You get burnt out. You're being around, around people a bunch. You get burnt out. It's not like, it's not like something you're used to, all the time. You get burnt out about places you go to. It's the same old shit. You're going to different places. It's not fun sometimes. It's not like all joy and whatever. Sometimes, you see like me or Richie or Justin or other people out there in store, and sometimes it's a real struggle to like be happy. It's sometimes a real struggle to be like upbeat, and some of that stuff gets cut out. Some of the stuff where you're like, this fucking store sucks, this place is trash, I fucking hate it, why am I here again, I've already been to this shit ass store. You get disgruntled like anyone else. And so, I leave a lot of that stuff in, Richie does as well. So, it just can't always be great. You know what I mean? You try to be great, but it can't always be great. Reselling can't always be great. It's not all unicorns, rainbows, whatever, So that's just some facts. That's some reselling truth right there. But Q4 this year is going to be great. I'm excited about it. I think that everything's going to just sell just like it normally does. I mean, I sell a lot of toys and stuff, and so don't have a lot of home goods, which I would prefer to, but a lot of that gets returned also. So people buy people like blenders and toasters and shit, you know what I mean? Like, oh, here's a Ninja, and then they don't ever use it. They don't like it, you know what I mean? Here's this Fry Daddy or whatever. People just return it. So, but normally I would have a lot more home goods like in that, like kitchen and stuff like that. So, but I don't have as much this year, which is fine, I guess. It's heavier, you know what I mean? It's heavier. A couple of things I might talk about on the live tonight are, and this live will go out before this video, is like Amazon. But I want to say this stuff in like longer form. So I want to talk about this stuff in like a longer form content, rather than just like short questions or whatever I'm saying on the live. So Amazon fees are going to start. They already started promoting things like, hey, we'll, if you get stuff in here before X day, we'll start, we'll drop off, the fees, 25%, reselling fees, all this stuff like that, right? So there's a lot of things that they're going to start doing. It'll probably happen after, a month after Christmas, probably not until the new year. A lot of people are going to start getting booted again, the first day of the year here, right after Christmas usually. People start getting like booted off, right? So resellers will be going by the wayside. You see a lot of people trying to do drop shipping, a lot of stupid shit, and they fucking fail in their metrics, whatever. It's just not going to work for them. But yeah, as far as the fees and stuff go, there's going to be a lot of fees that Amazon's going to reevaluate. Okay, I just saw also that eBay is dropping its seller fees. Is that true? Is that true for the holiday season? I don't know. I just like cursory glanced over something about that. And then I think Posh dropped their seller fees. I saw that too. Maybe I'm just making all this shit up. You'll have to do your own research. Do your own research, right? I think that's what it was. I think that's what I was reading. And who knows? A lot of places will do it. I know Walmart's doing sort of the same thing, kind of incentivizing WFS, which is Walmart Fulfillment Services. If you want to learn more about this stuff, you got to comment in this video, okay? Comment. I'm going to put a little bing bell here that'll just kind of give you a little heads up, okay? Go ahead and bing boom it, and then, you know, comment. Ask questions about stuff. I do have a couple of ideas for a reseller talk about WFS, like how to sell on WFS. I mean, I don't know really what I can tell you. I mean, I know how to do it, obviously, but like, how fun is that for you or for me or anyone, really, in general? Like, it's not fun at all, right? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it is, and if we're gonna do it, you know. So we're just driving in the truck, like I said. Driving in the truck. I'm gonna do a Q&A tonight. This will be cut out. I don't even know why I'm talking about this live tonight. You're not on it. You're not gonna be on it with me. You can't. You're not gonna be able to see me. Okay. So anyway, that's what it is. We are going to be. Should I just talk until we get to the store? I guess I could. Let's just do it. We're gonna hop on the highway here too, real quick. Let's just do it. Oh shoot! Going like a maniac, bro. Driving crazy. Driving like crazy. Where's in there? Twist. So, you know, drop it down in the comments too, or, you know, drop them down in the comments right here. What are you guys doing to gear up for Q4? Like, we're already in Q4. I'm gonna punch it here. What are you guys doing for Q4? Are you like crazy sending in stuff? Are you planning on merchant fulfill? What are you thinking about doing? You know, I want to know what you guys are doing. How much stuff are you getting? Do you have anything to really get? Where do you sell? Right? Nobody tells me. Everybody always asks me questions. Start asking you guys questions. So anyway, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Choppity chop. I'm gonna get off of this first exit here, bro. Might do another like day in the life or something too. Like another real day in the life. What do you guys think? You guys like that day in the life? Put it down in the comments. Also, like, share, subscribe. Bing, 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 bing. Like, share, subscribe. Right? Like, share, subscribe. We are over 800 subs. Still working on those watch hours though. We gotta get some watch hours in. They're going up. They're going up. They're probably gonna go down here. That was the problem. 365 consecutive days watch hours. They're going up though. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate this is a yield sign, fella. Yield doesn't mean stop, bro. Yield doesn't mean stop. Fucking roundabouts off the highway. It's people. I appreciate everybody for real. Not that guy who stopped at a yield sign, but you know, everybody who's subbed, who's taken the time to make a comment. This shit really matters to me. So I like doing it. I have fun doing it. I'm gonna do this shit anyway, right? And like I say all the time, I'm doing this shit for you guys. Like, quite honestly, I'm doing this shit for you guys. I'm not doing this shit for me. I would just be doing this stuff by myself anyway. But I wouldn't be filming it, obviously. Thered be no point. Unless I thought that you guys were getting some benefit out of it. And by your comments and subs and likes and shares and all that good shit, it looks like you are getting some benefit out of it. And that's awesome. So I appreciate it, for real. Let's see, where to park, bro? Oh, I'm gonna park up front, that's right, because I got some boxes. Out of Benz. You got a basket. Listen, you guys should watch that movie, okay? If you haven't seen that movie, didn't I tell you what that movie was? Didn't I already tell you what that movie was? Yeah, these boxes are like 50 pounds. Close to 50 pounds, right? 49 pounds. So anyway, that's it, guys. We're here at UPS, and we're gonna fucking get these boxes out and get them shipped off. Okay. Take care. I appreciate you guys again. I will catch you all in the editing. Boy.
Blowing up like you thought I would. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. It's all good. Get paid, get paid. Blow up like I'm